ADBE is the chart of the day today, Adobe. This is a great chart. There's a couple things on this one that I think are very interesting to look at. One, I know I always talk about gaps, and there's a gap here, but it has not filled in, and I don't know if it will. I mean, maybe someday, but not in the foreseeable future. It hasn't filled in. And then another thing that I find very interesting on Adobe here is let me get it here. It is forming, well, it formed a triangle. And if I zoom in a little bit so I can get a better drawing here, you can see that it popped out right in there. So that's kind of cool. Let me turn off the studies there. So you can see the triangle right there, and then where it popped out, this little line. And that is kind of cool because that's kind of a signal to get in. MACD has been going for a while, so this could be a shorter term trade, but it did have a different technical analysis type entry, which is popping out of that triangle formation. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. Now, it is earnings season, so we would want to see if it has earnings coming up, you know, and what we would want to do with that. But Adobe, very, very nice chart. And then today in the Dow, it had a nice intraday turnaround because the government shutdown was figured out. So we're good on that. So we'll zoom in a little bit. So it did start out pretty down. Well, I shouldn't say pretty down, a little down. People, of course, were questioning what was going to happen and all of that. But since everything got worked out, the market went up 142 points on the Dow, which is great. So you don't always want to panic. I hope nobody panic sold anything today because now we're kind of back to business as usual. So, but anyway, if you like what you see, visit www.simplytradetoday.com. Take a look around there. Feel free to message me on the Simply Trade Facebook page. I'm always happy to answer questions and such, and we will see you tomorrow.